Hi everyone, welcome to Science Tech Day. So today I'm going to take you through on different types of the PPEs we must have. People who work in construction sites, or who work with electricity, who work in labs and so on. So I'm going to take you through the PPEs we must have. And before I go very far on the types of the PPEs, I first of all need to tell you the definition of the PPE. And then PPE helps us also to save our life from any injury or any bad incidents. When it's going to happen to us, at least PPE adds us some extra protection. So you should have PPEs with you. And now let's go straight direct to the types of the PPEs we have. We have a helmet. What does a helmet do? A helmet to protect our head from any injuries which might happen to us. For example, a heavy metal can come from a very long building from up, then it hits your head. So, but when you are having this helmet with you, at least it's going to add in some extra protection. You won't be hurt too much the way how someone who doesn't have helmet will be hurt. So you should have helmet with you. Even if you're a visitor or you are a worker there or you are what, you have to have a helmet with you. So, but now this helmet here, this helmet, they are of different colors. We have the ones which are white, red, yellow. They are of different colors. So it depends on the where you are working and the way how they do operate. There are other factories or other industries where they use white and blue is for the visitors. Others use yellow. So it depends. And we also have those who work in hazardous chemical. For them, they have different gloves. We also have those who work in electricity. They also have a different gloves. We have those who also work in electronics. They have different gloves. So these gloves, they are not the same. So you have to know that very well, that these gloves, they are not the same. So it depends on what you are going to do. So you can't tell me that you are going to use the same gloves you are using at when you are dealing with hazardous chemical is the same you want to use when you are dealing electricity. Electricity will shock you. So you should make sure that when you are going to deal with the electricity, you should make sure that at least you have the gloves with you. Because now when you don't have these gloves here, electricity might shock you. So, but when you have these gloves with you, at least you are going to have an extra protection. We also have what we call a safety belt. A safety belt, this one do protect us and do helps those who climb higher poles. For example, a pole which is of say 8 meters, you can't climb when you're not having this safety belt, because now this safety belt, in case of any problem from up there or there's something which is breaking up there, at least this safety belt is going to hold you and you won't fall down directly. We also have a jacket. We also have what we call a jacket. You should have a jacket with you to protect you. You should have it with you. We also have another, that is the safety boot. The safety boot, you must have a safety boot with you, because now this one is going to protect your leg from any injury. And a safety boot, the way how it's made, a safety boot in front of it is having a metal. So now this metal here, it do protect you from being hurt when in case there's something or there's a metal which has fallen from up then to down to your leg. So this is going to protect you. And I've also told you that the helmet also protects your head in that you can't be hurt. We also have what we call a safety glass. So a safety glass, that's the one we put, that one do protect our eyes from being affected by some radiation, also from some too much light, because now when there's a too much light, our eyes can easily get spoiled because of this, or it can get damaged. We also have what we call an ear plug. Most of people who do work in factories where there's too much noise or where there is high noise, they use this ear plug to protect their ears from damaged. So as your viewers all were there, give you advice that when you're working in a factory or when you're working where there's a place which is dangerous, you should always have the PPEs with you. You should have the jacket, you should have the helmet, you should have the safety glass, you should have the safety boot. So this will add you at least some extra protection, as even if you're a visitor, you should have this with you. So when you don't have this, you will be getting problem, because now when you don't have the PPEs, for example, you don't have, let me say, you don't have the mask. I need to talk about the mask. You should also have the mask with you, because now this safety mask here, this do protect our nose from inhaling some bad chemicals. And now, if you don't have, for example, this mask here, and you're working in hazardous chemical, or where you're working where there is bad fumes, you will end up getting problems, and you will end up damaging your life. And at the end of the day, it can even cause death to death. So you should make sure that you put on all those protective equipment. I talked of safety boot, then I talked of safety jacket, then I talked of safety belt, then I talked of the safety glass, and I talked of the helmet. All this, you should have it with you, because now this is going to protect you, and you will be working safely without getting any damage. Now, for people who are out there who also have some other safety equipment, feel free to comment on our comment section. You add in, and you teach a friend, because now when you give us advice and also you comment on this, you are teaching some other people there. And so I do thank all of you who are out there. Keep following us. ScienceTech, we are here, we shall teach, and we are here to learn. Thank you.